Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 4 of the Fire Wizard walkthrough. It's me, Baberoo here, and so where we left off last time, we just finished Firecat Alley, and now we're about to do Triton Avenue and get that taken care of. It shouldn't be too much trouble, but then again, it's been a hot minute since I played here, so I don't remember exactly what we're supposed to do. Remember, you're supposed to talk to her first.
The headmaster sent you? Great! My brother and I can use the help. My brother Arthur went on a... Could you go see how my brother is doing?
So basically we gotta go check a cave down at the very end of the place. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I will go and check on her brother. Okay, so this is the cave that they want us to explore. So, sorry. You find a broken wand. So basically this is what happens. You go in here and you find the broken wand, and now let's just head back to her location, and we'll just tell her. We'll be like, yo, we found this.
Did you find him? This is his wand. Something must have happened to him. I'll bet he was right about the haunted cave. Could you talk to Duncan Grimwater? He is adept. He's a little snobbish, but he might have a clue as to my brother's whereabouts. Can you check with him, please?
I can.
Merle Ambrose sent another student to help out? I guess he thinks that Susie and her brother cannot end well. That's what happens when you...
That's kind of mean.
Susie says that her brother is missing? Ha! I think he's hiding back at Ravenwood. But I'll check around and see what I can find out. In the meantime, I could use some help with my field studies. I need to find out the fighting tactics of the undead. Knowing how I would do it myself, but... I just ran out of treasure cards. Shouldn't be too hard. Just defeat some haunted minions and rotting fodder.
Yeah, so we've got to do this stuff. Oh, there's Crab Alley. I loved going there. It's kind of fun to go there. But basically, you got to fight some haunted minions, and you also got to fight the rotting fodders. And I remember, if I remember this correctly, he's like super surprised at the fact that the rotting fodders use storm magic, because he's like, that's not normal, I think, but I could be wrong. But like, at any rate, it's like you fight them, and then he's like, well, we gotta do this. So then you're like, oh, okay. So fight these guys, and they're pretty easy since they're balanced, but they're also rank 1. They're not too difficult to handle, so it's easy just to knock them out. Now, for like the rotting fodders, I mean, I think they're about the same. The only difference with them is that now, since they use storm magic, they're a little bit more complicated to beat, but I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I've played them. So we'll just mosey our way on with this thing and hope for the best. Yeah, they don't... Okay. Now, hopefully... Okay, good. So we'll be able to take him out with this next shot. I need to get to a point where I can just buy a bunch of the treasure cards that help with that, but to do that you need to get Monstrous is the treasure card that I like to use, simply for the fact that it's really easy just to get a hold of, and I don't have to worry about like someone buying it, or I mean I don't have to worry about being like a certain level to get it. So then, that's the haunted minions that you can take care of. Now we need to go over here to the rotting fodders. Rotting fodders have a storm resist, and I think it's like 10%. It's basically like the same thing that the fire elves have. So this is like, for those that use storm magic, they'll have a little bit of a harder time. Not really too much, but still it's more difficult than what regular people, or other people have to do, I guess I should say. So I'm going to do this. I just want to go ahead and take him out in like a few shots. Hopefully what I can do is I can hit him with a fire elf. This ought to do the trick, because then I'll be 137, and then like the remaining 13 points of health that he has will be knocked out by the second hit that I throw at him. So, we'll see. Oh, it's 139. That's even better. So then I can just pass now, because I know I'm going to beat him, and he can't survive. So we got that. And I also had like another quest to do or something like that. I don't really remember what it was for, but I just remember I had to do it for something. So, oh yeah, I know. It was for that Penny Dreadful. She's like looking for that stuff. So, we'll go ahead and do this, and hopefully he'll die to our Fire Elf. If I can manage to hit it. It's like a 75% accuracy, so that means that it's not always going to hit. And that's one of the things I hate about Fire, is the fact that they have such low accuracy. But it's better than Storms at 70%, which isn't a whole lot better, but, you know, it can happen. Alright, so we missed the first time, so we'll just hit him with this one. That's the other thing I don't like about Storm, is like their magic spells are like so OP. And I fizzled again. If I die to this guy, I'm gonna be so mad. That's like twice. I better not die. I'm gonna be mad if I die, because it's gonna be ridiculous, you know, dying to a, like a AI. Okay, we got him. We're good. I'm gonna heal just because I don't want to have to like run around for pips all the time. And this will actually be a lot, because there's one pip down there, and then this should help me heal like pretty much all the way. Alright, so we can go ahead and get this down here, and I should have put a mark on there, but I didn't. Okay, so we got to talk to this guy again. Wow, that's kind of mean, but it's...
Those undead are not as tough as they seem, are they? So what did you learn? What? The undead were using storm magic? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe you could ask Susie what she might know about this, and tell her I'm still trying to find out what happened to her brother.
Wow, asking her for help.
What? Duncan needs my help? Wow, that's a first.
I know.
Duncan is right. You don't normally find the undead using storm magic. Someone must have put... I have seen them wearing some kind of strange medallion. Battle some rotting
Great.
platters and...
I'm gonna put this here, and I'll be back when I'm done fighting them. We finally got them. You know, we finally got them. Took me for like forever to say that. What is this?
Upgrade to your spellbook, wizard. You can now sort your treasure cards by school.
I was like, what is he talking about? But then I realized I got another treasure card or something like that. I don't know. And I really just wasted that mana on that. I might actually have to get some mana or something.
You collected these from the rotting fodders? Great. This will help me out. Where could the in order for me to...
Alright, so we talked to him, and I think you have to get like something from those like Scarlet Screamers or whatever they're called. So we get those by... First we have to talk to him.
You are here investigating these events. Unique.
What is this? Blah 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 blah. We'll have to do that eventually, so there's no point in just like wasting the time when we can just go ahead and get them, you know? And it actually really would work out a lot better. The only problem is we have to get these barrels before getting caught. So let's go ahead and cross. Woo! And there's another one down here, I believe. Yep, there it is. I really do need some mana, though. I'm about to go dry. So we'll get that taken care of. And then, what is it? Then we'll just go ahead and square off from there. So, in the meantime, looking for this last barrel. Gosh, I'd really hope that they'd have some... There it is. There's a blue wisp. I think I get like 6 per wisp, so that'll actually help. That'll bump me up to like 23. And now I'm just going to try and look for another one. There's another one. I just want another one just to be on the safe side, because I don't really want to go dry on mana, you know. And I'm actually... Okay, actually I was about to say, let's just go ahead and use... Oh, hey, another one. That works even better. Wow. A lot of craziness happening in, 1 minute. Yeah! Yeah! Alright.
Don't believe it. These lumina crystals you brought me have been drained of magic. I'll bet those undead have a way of sealing...
Typical. Gotta love the undead. They do all that crazy crap to stuff. Hello, hello, hello.
The undead are able to steal magic from the Lumina crystals? They are too dim-witted to know how to do this on their own. Someone must be. We still need a charged Lumina crystal to find the defeat Scarlet Screamers until you find a fully charged Lumina crystal. Return it to me
We'll
so
get to
we can
that.
finish the investigation.
I got you. I got it. We'll do it. Ooh, my neck just popped, and I'm happy about that. Alright, so these guys are myths, so they're annoying. I don't like myth as a school, and like pretty much everybody who knows that I play this game knows I hate myth, because I think it's just a waste of school, literally. So, best course of action is to just pummel the crap out of Scarlet Screamer, because literally, I was about to say mana. Myth, they don't do a lot with their magic. They have a lot of summoning spells, and like, I mean, those aren't bad because then you have like support, but it's not really the best when you're trying to, you know, kill rapidly. They also changed the dynamic by which they cast their spell. They used to like swing their arms forward, I guess, I don't really know, and now they've changed that. Kind of interesting. It's kind of new. She's dead. I don't think she'll be dead this round, but I'm gonna ensure that she dies. Oh, she is dead. Wow. No, she's not. I lied. She's alive. And she has this. What is this? Okay, so hopefully... Did we get it? Oh, we got the cloth, but did we get the... I was going to say, we probably didn't get the crystal, because they're hard to get it from. I think, like, one time it took me, like, 20 or 30 tries to get it, because it's, like, it's just, they don't like to give it up really easily. And it's like, fine, I'll just fight you until you do give it to me, you know? So, basically, we're just going to fight until we get it, and I'll be back when I get it, I guess. Okay, so we actually got the crystal. However, we're also one short of the cloth thing that that one guy needed. So I'm going to play around until I get that as well. And I'll be back when we're actually at Duncan Grimwater. Okay, so we finally got the last piece of cloth. So we'll go ahead and do that. Or we'll get that and drop it off at the one guy's place before we go to Duncan. And those little red wisps are actually getting away from me, which I really need them. So come back here. Oh, and there's a blue one. I have to get that. I need it. Did he just disappear? I was like, what? Where'd he go? So, now that we've done that, I think the only thing you need to do now is we'll have to fight the Harvest Lord or something like that. I think, at least I'm thinking that's the right person that we're supposed to attack.
Excellent. Reed, now I need you to gather some...
I'll get those, but not now. That's a lot of work. I'm not about to do that. That's just crazy. Hello, Duncan.
You got the crystal from the Scarlet Screamers? Great. Now we can figure
He
out
said that
what's
like
going on.
3 or 4 times.
Especially who is behind this. Duncan waved his wand. Of course. Go tell Susie Griffinbane that the
Okay, so we're almost done with this, basically.
by the Harvest Lord, and that he has captured her brother.
Oh, wow.
My brother's been captured? We have to save him! Oh no. Please, if you defeat the Harvest Lord, you'll not only save my brother, but you may stop all of the haunting on the street.
Let's hope, right? Right? Okay, so we're at the tower where the Harvest Lord is. He's in, I want to say, a fire, actually, so he might be a little bit more challenging to fight simply because of that. But he also might be Storm. I don't really remember. It runs in my mind that he's fire. But we'll see.
Back of the room, you notice Archer's suit. So, Wizard, you
Yep, he's fire.
uncovered Malastair's plan. Too bad you will have to remain here with... Soon the undead will drive out all the citizens and take over the rest of the city. And with the school in our hands, we will rule Wizard City. Ambrose will at last be crushed.
This dude's way too cheesy. Okay, so of course, like usual, you target the minion first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna waste most of my Oh, never mind. Oh, he put it on him. Wow, foolish. But it's okay. That actually works out in our favor because I was actually going to put some of the prisms on him. So that'll be really useful that he's now technically kind of wasted that. And normally they don't do another repeat cast for I think like a few rounds, like 5 or 6. So we should be good in that sense. So we'll just wait for him. Oh, hey, and that works perfectly. I was kind of afraid that I wouldn't hit like a max hit with that, but like at this point it doesn't really matter. So we'll go ahead and put these on you. We might not even have to use a heal, but I'm still going to keep that as like a side weapon, just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on there. I've actually started getting a lot of power pips. Like when I was fighting some of those Scarlet Screamers, I got like 2 of them, which is kind of unusual for this level. So I was really, really pleased to see that. And of course with power pips, the good thing about them is that if it's anything that's costs 2 pips, then you automatically consume that and you don't consume 2 regular pips, which is very useful for like long attacks, simply for the fact that it prevents you from like running out of pips faster than most, so you can actually do more attacks and keep on the offensive rather than the defensive, which I find that to be incredibly like useful. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, that way I don't end up getting killed by him, which would ultimately suck. So yeah. So I healed up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, because it should be enough to pretty much damage him to the point where he'll have to just give up, because he's going to die. And I resist that a lot, which I'm really happy. I know that there's no way that there's like, oh wow, that's not good. So, let's just go ahead and put this on there. Alright, so we'll have to probably do a little bit more creative thinking. As long as he keeps wasting his pips, in the sense that he doesn't do that, I hope he passes this time. Because then I can go ahead and throw this on him. Actually, no, I'm kind of glad he did this, because now that leaves it open for me to hit him with a fire elf and him not do anything to me, if that makes sense. I'll do this, throw this on him, and since that shield was already there before that, it doesn't affect the shield. So that shield will just sit there. So we've got that. And now what I'm going to do is, now that he's pretty weak, I'm going to heal because I don't want to die. He's dead. So we're good. That's how you take care of the Harvest Lord without dying. So we got that.
I feared that no one was ever going to find me. Please, go and tell my sister that I am safe. I know I have worried her so. May the winds of chance bring us together once more.
I keep thinking that's something important right there because it's just so shiny. But it's just a... And I don't need that. I don't ever get the chest normally unless it's like the Lore Master, which is like one of my favorite people to fight. And what a coincidence, we have this. So we'll just go and talk to Susie. And now what we'll have to do is, I know we'll have to fight Falgaze, so that'll be pretty much the next step.
Thank you, young wizard. I don't know what. You'd better tell the headmaster what has happened here.
Agreed.
And what's happening in Wizard City.
So we'll go to him. I don't think that's enough to make us level up, but it might. So we've got another quest to do. Can someone bring me to Ravenwood? Oh, it's one of those people that, like, I don't know why they don't just go to the unicorn place.
The Harvest Lord? Oh, not many astute. The Harvest Lord mentioned that he was helping Madam. Many thanks to you for straightening everything out on Triton Avenue, young...
Oh, actually, this is good, because then I can get that quest done. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't like going there, and I'm actually not going to do that quest.
These streets are elite and fortunate.
We'll take care of him. I'm not actually going to do Colossal Trouble. I just want to go there just so I can get the elf or smith. Wow.
Wait, my dear friend, I've been wrong, and I need your help exacting justice. Please come to me soon.
That's unusual. First, what I'm going to do is, before I do any type of quest, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to... What is this? What do you want, Pelican? Oh, that's so nice of them. Thank you. But what I want to do is, since I think I'm level 10, or maybe level 11, I don't really remember. Yeah, I'm level 10, so I can actually get another spell. It's one of the more important ones that you can get at this level. Oh, never mind. I lied. It's not. Oh, wait, it is. Yes, it is. I can get that, and I can also get this. Excellent. So I got both of those. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the bazaar. So I'll be back when I'm at the bazaar. Alright, so we're going to go into the bazaar. I want to actually look for a deck because I need more space for stuff. Of course, it's got to be something usable. This should suffice. It is very pricey and I can't afford it. But actually, I'm going to get this one simply because it's cheaper and it's also... covers the same, so it's much better. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to sell all the stuff that I don't need because I'm not going to use it. Like, literally, why do I need any of this stuff? Useless. So, I'm going to go ahead and just sell this stuff, and that'll actually give us more stuff. I think we literally had 4 of the same pair of shoes. That's kind of funny. Alright, so then I'm going to go in here. Ooh, nah, I'm actually not going to get that. That's a cool thing, but I'm actually going to look for something else that's I guess a theme is how you say it. I don't know how to say that. It's like and I don't ever like keep that stuff. This is like completely useless to me. Ooh, I will keep that. I don't need that. If I want it, then I'll come back and buy it. Large candle holder, again, the same thing. I don't use that stuff, and I don't ever use the scrolls because they're just not important to me right now. Get rid of that myth, disgusting crap. And then that's something important too. I could use that in the future, so I'll keep that. I keep most of the reagents simply for the fact that, like, you never know when you'll need them, you know, and it's always good to keep that stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go here and look for a theme. I guess that's how you say it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But this is better. So I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to look for actually, I'm going to look for a ring. I can't afford a ring, but if I could, that would probably be the one I got right there. So what I'll do is I'll just have to, like, look for some more money before I can do that. I don't really look for I don't know how to say that word. A tame. Yet, so I'm not going to worry about those yet. And then when I get enough money, I'm also going to look at some of the other things. Like, this is something really good to have. This is also really good. I don't think that's good. That's actually really good because it gives you more health. That just gives you more accuracy, which is actually probably useful in this sense. And then this is just health, so it's, again, useless to me. So, now that we've got that stuff, let's go ahead and equip the tame. We'll go ahead and put that on there. And then we can sell this that we don't need. So that's good. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to go to Colossus Boulevard and show you where the thing is, the smith. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's so hard to remember. But we'll just go. I'm going to go there and I'll show you where it is in a minute. Okay, so the last smith that I have yet to find is this one right here. So we go and find it. It's right hidden, like, so when you go through Colossus Boulevard and you get all the way down here to this giant castle, it's hidden in this little pocket right here. So with that, I'm just actually going to go back to the commons simply for the fact that it's closer and I don't have to go through the whole boulevard again. So I'm going to go back here and talk to him. This should actually level me up.
Well, darn it. Look me up. You ever watered a sparrow?
Yep, so we now leveled up. We got another training point, and we got some gold, which is really good. And we also got a badge. So now what we have to do is we need to go and defeat Falgaze. And I also went ahead and took the liberty to adjust my deck. With this new deck, I went ahead and put everything, and ironically, everything except for this, which I actually might put that in instead of that. Everything fits snugly in my deck except for like one card there. But again, it's like really up to like what your choice is, because like it doesn't really matter honestly who like or which spell is put in, because both of them, like, they're not really useful for the upcoming battle. So like unless of course like you don't change your deck frequently, it doesn't really matter. If you don't change it, then I'd put the shields in, but if you do change, it doesn't really matter. So we're fighting Falgaze. I'm actually going to change the quest thing to that because it's kind of annoying having like the other thing in there. So here he is.
You dare to defy Falgaze? As you drift off into the darkness, your last sight will be my face. So be it.
Alright, so again, we'll just use the same strategy we used before. Take care of the minion first. He's not too bad from what I remember, but it's been a hot minute. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the shield on. It's probably not going to come really in good handy right now because of the fact that the ghost is a death school person, but the minion is a storm, so actually that would actually help us out. So oh, he's gonna go ahead and break it, which is actually not too bad, so it won't be really that harmful. So I want to go ahead and take care of him by casting this. And that'll actually, it won't be enough to kill him, so that's why we'll have to use some of our things to like take care of him. So that's why we'll use like these flares. Bless you. But it's not really too worrying with, oh, that's unusual, using my own spell against me. How thoughtful. But oh, that is kind of cool, I guess. I don't really know. And we should have enough. We'll take that last flare that we had and we'll hit him with it. So we'll just target him with that, and then he'll be dead. But as for Falgaze, we'll have to be a little bit more cautious. So I'm going to, I might just heal up first. I feel like that's probably a good idea, don't you think? Heal up. Oh, and that actually triggers that. How cool. So it pretty much negated most of the damage. Minion's gone. Ta-da. So what we have to do now is, I'm going to heal up. And we'll go from there. So healing up will actually be very useful because I still have that power pip, and I'll be able to go ahead and just cast my fire blade, and then I'll hopefully be able to hit my sunbird spell, because that's one of the spells that I forgot to get, and that was actually available to me at level 10, I think. So I kind of forgot to get that, but it's okay. We have it now. And we'll go ahead and cast it. And we have 2 power pips, so this is really good, because now we'll be able to do back-to-backs with it. Yeah. I don't know how much. Oh, wow, that's a lot. God. I've only seen him use 1 or 2 death spells. He's used a lot of ice for some reason. Is he like an ice main, I guess? It's unusual. Hopefully this doesn't fizzle. Please don't fizzle. Please don't fizzle. Oh, it didn't fizzle. Okay, we're good. So, good strategy to use, of course, to kill him. And he's dead. So, that was always a cool pet to get, the red ghost. I don't know if you can still get it, though. So, I'll be back when we go to Merle Ambrose's office. Okay, so we're back at Merle Ambrose's office.
You have defeated Falgaze and found the tower key.
Uh-huh.
Great job, young wizard. Now, my reading of the archives confirms what I suspected. These invasions, I believe he's working for Malice, who recently stole books from the library's restricted collection. Lord Nightshade, young wizard, and recover those stolen books.
Excellent. Ooh, hey, he gave it to me. I didn't even have to buy the ring. That's perfect. I'll kick that. Okay, so we have to go and fight him in Stormdome Tower. So that's in the Haunted Cave. That's on Triton Avenue. So what we'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and head on that way. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, so we're here at Stormdome Tower. Okay, so this guy, I think he's got a lot more health than most monsters do. He's got, I think, like 1,000, or it might be 750. But at any rate, he's a little bit more tough to beat. So, yeah.
I foresee darkness descending upon you. Let us seal your fate.
Yeah, no, fat chance. So, what we need to do is fight good old Lord Nightshade. And, yeah. So, in order to do that, the best thing to do is go ahead and take care of the minion. So we'll do that. And since it's a storm minion, we have those shields, which would be really good to use for that. So, oh, never mind. I was about to say, I was like, oh, why did he put that on there? But it won't really matter. So I'm gonna put this on in the meantime, and I'll cast the Firebird on there. I actually didn't even see how much health he had. I think it said 750, but I'm blind, so I didn't see it. 690. Oh, that's not even that bad. So this should kill. Knock on wood. It should kill. Hopefully, please. Especially with that thing being on there. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Alright. So then what we need to do next is, I'm thinking probably going for a the Firebird route. That should be pretty good. Only problem is I don't have any of those things present right now. I don't need that because he's not gonna hit me. The other problem with him is, since he's death has the tendency to absorb life. But he keeps using all of his pips on attacks, so he's not really playing offensively as much as he is just trying to kill me. So that kind of works in my favor. I really want to use that right now simply for the fact that I don't have any pips and I really don't want to skip. And I don't think ice will actually be reflected by him either, because since he's a death usually would have like a resistance to life magic, but not any of the elemental schools. So that kind of works in our favor. The only other problem is he has 2 pips, so he might go for like a vampire. Oh, never mind, he used ice, so he'll still be stuck at 2 pips. Let's see here. Oh, actually, this works out really well. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because, one, I have to, otherwise he'll get an edge on me. Whoops, and I fizzled. So, alright, that's not good. But this will actually work out in our favor, because then we can now probably get our heal on. And if he hits us, then we can heal next round, because we'll have that extra pip. And he's not really playing that strategically. Like, if I was him, I would have cast like a Banshee or gone for like the Ghoul to prevent me from dying as quickly. But I don't know if he has those spells, so it might be a little bit different in this round. Alright, so we're good here. He's dead. And that is how you fight Falgaze. Woo! Found a journal. That's amazing. Oh, hey, what is... Oh, it's just the... I was about to say, I got some rare loot right there, but it's just one day. I don't think he can actually give permanent mounts, now that I think about it. He's more of a... I think he can give it 2 permanent pets, but nothing else, if I'm remembering correctly. So we'll go and talk to Merle Ambrose, and he'll tell us what to do with this key. So we'll just show that.
You have defeated Lord Nightshade.
You show the headmaster.
Key. Interesting. The journal you recovered speaks of a hidden door behind the waterfall at Rainbow Bridge. Could this be the place? No, it isn't possible. Unlock the door with a skeleton key and investigate what lies beyond. Beware of what may lay in wait.
Ooh, I'm kind of a little surprised. I want to know what spell I get more so than I know what's behind there. That's kind of exciting. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for this episode. We'll cover what happens at the waterfall in episode 5. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and definitely subscribe so you can see more. And yeah, just stay around and we'll have more videos uploaded soon. And I'll see y'all next time.